And it's starting to sound like a soccer game as the crowd have their flag. The crowd has their chant ready to walk, and the crowd is ready to erupt. Marco Rodriguez is inside the ring.
Señores y señores, llegó el momento de hacer historia aquí en Costa Rica. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make history here in Costa Rica. Esta es la pelea estelar de la noche. Haciendo su caminata al ring primero, making her ring walk first, fighting out of the blue corner, la campeona de Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, presentando a Nguyen.
The Boo Birds are out for T2 Nguyen. She don't care, representing Vietnam.
En la esquina roja, her opponent fighting out of the red corner, la campeona de la FIB, the IBF champion of the world, de San Jose, Costa Rica, Yokasta Valle.
Pura vida indeed. Tico! Tiene negro con rojo. She's wearing black with gold. She officially weighed in at 104 pounds. Su peso oficial, 104 libras. Está invicta en el ring con 5 victorias, 0 derrotas y un knockout. She is undefeated in the ring with 5 victories, no defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. De Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Ella es la campeona de la OMB. This is the WBO champion of the world. T2 Knee Black Angel win. Y su oponente en la esquina roja. Her opponent fighting out of the red corner. Tienen los calzoncillos de Costa Rica, azul, blanco y rojo. She's wearing the blue, white, and red. She officially weighed in at 104 pounds. Su peso oficial, 104 libras. Tiene 25 ganadas, solo 2 derrotas, 9 victorias por la vía del knockout. She has 25 victories, only 2 defeats, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ella es la campeona de la FIB. She is the current IBF champion of the world de San Jose, Costa Rica. Presentando Yokasta Valle. Main event time, Golden Boy Fight Night in San Jose, Costa Rica. The place is ready to explode for their champion, Yokasta Valle. She's wearing the red, white, and blue of her native country. And you talk about ring entrances, the place is buzzing. It's on fire right now. As Ace of SoCal tweeted, that was the Apollo Creed-like entrance from Rocky. You're right, we've seen some great entrances. Canelo had an amazing one in Miami, also on DAZN. And Yokasta Valle, you know what? You come in, you get the place popping, and you start to put on a show, a chance to unify the IBF and WBO minimum weight belts. And Yokasta, who everybody is here to see tonight, comes out aggressive, upstairs, and the 26-year-old from Vietnam is starting to wear some punches. But she's very aggressive in her own right. Is Black Angel win Moving at the waist very nicely is Yokasta Valle. Now her camps are in Southern California. Young boxing gym with her trainer Gloria Alvarado. Says she feels different. She's going to show different tonight. This crowd is going to make noise with everything and anything that Yokasta Valle does. She sells out every time she fights here in Costa Rica. Helping raise the sport, the awareness of it. Good combinations early. By Valle. Solid shots upstairs from Yokasta Valle. And that'll do it for the first. 2-minute rounds. It's scheduled for 10. He's the excellent trainer, Gloria Alvarado, Jorge Barrera, and Jose Alvarado in her corner for the 30-year-old Valle. "26-year-old Nguyen, T2 knee Nguyen, Bam Sang Hai and Sang Bum Kim in her corner. She's 5-0, has one stoppage. Again, no DJ between rounds, no noise. It's all the crowd making noise. A little bit after 10 o'clock here, local time. And there you hear the crowd. And the more that Valle lands, the louder the crowd's going to get, I've been told. They're thinking, oh, they're loud because, they've been drinking. No. No, my friend. In Costa Rica, at sporting events, alcohol is not served. There is not 1 ounce of alcohol inside the arena. So this is fans that are just, they say, pura vida for their fighter. They're supporting Valle, who lands an overhand right, followed by a left hook. Looking good with the combinations is Yokasta Valle. Nguyen is there, absorbing the shots, puts the guard up higher. After Valle starting to split the guard. We saw Valle earlier this summer fighting in Southern California on the Minimumweight card. A fight that she took on a week's notice against Lorraine Villalobos, who was very game in herself. Why? Because she wanted to gain an audience in the United States. She did that. And here she is now at the main event, Golden Boy Fight Night. Nguyen starting to keep her guard really high. Second round, which allows Valle to attack the body. Overhand right, doubling it up. Nguyen with a smirk. And good combinations by Yokasta Valle here. Looking solid, looking strong through 2 rounds. The ring champion, who is it? It's vacant. Who's number 1? Sinisa Estrada, who's undefeated. Yoka, number 2. And Avispa Anabel Ortiz, 4. Sarah Borman is number 5. Christina Ruprecht, number 3. So solid list there in the minimum weight division. Yokasta Valle recently signed with Golden Boy. One of the big reasons was an opportunity, as she thought, to fight Sinisa Estrada. Sinisa is no longer with Golden Boy, now going to Top Rank. So that's going to be interesting to see if that gets done later on down the road. But Nguyen stepped in, and here you are with an opportunity to get the IBF and WBO belts. And looking solid is Valle through 2. Nguyen, one of a handful of fighters ever to win a belt in 5 pro fights or fewer. Won her belt. Here she is as the opponent, and she feels it. Like, I tell you, in the building, they just feel like they're just waiting to her belt for anything. Nguyen was very confident yesterday when I saw her at the hotel at fire meetings. She said she was going to come out and attack. She hasn't done that. I think she's feeling the pressure from Yokasta Valle. Two fighters from countries that don't have the biggest boxing background. From Vietnam, Nguyen is one of the fighters that is making noise for her country. She actually won her belt by going to South Korea to win the WBL belt. So traveling all over, it doesn't matter. She got into boxing because somebody in her life told her, you know, you can do this. She liked it. So went after it. Valle going upstairs, Nguyen against the ropes, trying to fight off an aggressive Yokasta Valle. 1, 2, 3 shots from Valle. The combinations have been on the side of the Costa Rican fighter. Nguyen on the defensive. Oh, look a little bit frustrated. But her plan was to attack and be first. She hasn't been that. Here's the fighter in black. Solid combinations by Yokasta Valle. Slipping punches. Looking good through 3 in Costa Rica. Golden Boy Fight Night. And fighting as a champion here is something special. When you land at the airport, you see billboards advertising tonight's fight. Driving to the hotel, you see digital billboards advertising Yokasta Valle. She's a big deal in her country for good reason. But knowing that she had to make changes in her career, Valle, hooking up with Gloria Alvarado, the young champions boxing in Southern California, moved her camp there. There, she got some of the best sparring that she said was going to help her. Young girls that are hungry and bringing it to her because of training in your backyard, there was nobody here for her to get better. Every single sparring session in Southern California was tough, she said. She wanted more. It was her first real camp, in her own words. Her first camp away, she feels stronger. She feels more motivated. And it wasn't just the boxing aspect, the strength and conditioning. If you live in Southern California, you know there's Mount Baldy where a lot of boxers run. She was doing that and beating the men. There's also in Manhattan Beach, the sand dunes, where you'll see a lot of professional athletes, basketball players specifically. She was running them 15 times up the sand dunes, wearing a Wonder Woman outfit with the shorts, tank top, and the locals started calling her Wonder Woman. Like, who is this fighter who's only 5'4", barely 100 pounds, going up and down the sand dunes with ease? And it's Yokasta Valle. So she's in the best shape of her life and wants to show it tonight. And she's controlling this fight against a very game T2 win. Valle looking good. Bouncing on her toes. Nguyen, a little flat-footed here to start the round. 5th scheduled for 10. But when they decided to move Valle to Southern California, Valle started off her training camp sparring with fighters that were 130 pounds. That was the initial plan, get her acclimated to sparring fighters of all different styles. Then they went down to 120, then to 115. She said by the time they closed out camp last week, they finally had somebody at her own weight. She said she felt stronger and faster and was going to implement it, and you can see that, the results paying off. Snapping that jab. Who's Valle? 1, 2, 3. The combination from Valle has been the key tonight. It's never just been one punch at a time. Valle's been first, seemingly the entire night. Right hand followed by a left from Valle. Stiff jab from Valle. Four times for Valle, 0 for Nguyen. Locked in, right above me in the corner. Valle, and her eyes are just zoned in on the Vietnamese fighter, Black Angel Nguyen. Follow left hook, and that'll do it. From here in Costa Rica. 6th round of action scheduled for 10. Nguyen, who started boxing at the age of 13, she was doing martial arts, and her coach said, no, boxing. She said, oh, I like this. I like it. I asked her, did you watch boxing as a kid? She's like, no, I like WWE. I like wrestling. That was my jam. But when she laced up the gloves, she said she found the love for it. And she knew she could do something in the sport. Family didn't have money. But her parents very supportive. She didn't actually grow up with her family. She was away, very independent. Said, I told myself I was going to be a pro. She did that, chased it, found on the Asian amateur scene, medalist for Vietnam. 3rd straight fight where she's not fighting in her country. It doesn't affect her, but right now, she's in tough against Yokasta Valle. Valle loading up on her punches here in the 6th round. Combination from Valle. Oh! Valle looking fresh. Nguyen looking tired. No answer for anything that Valle is throwing from Nguyen. Valle just does not stop. It was Valle's birthday last week, so she didn't celebrate. She said, I'm celebrating tonight in the ring. I'm going to have a lot of fun, and that's going to be how I celebrate with a win. And she looks like she's having a lot of fun controlling this fight. Turned 30 last week, did Valle. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be around the world. Gracias a toda la gente que está mirando esta transmisión desde San Jose, Costa Rica. Yokasta Valle. Oh, she hasn't had it easy, by no means. When she did start training as a kid, she needed to take the bus to the gym. Car ride about 45 minutes. Bus ride about 2 hours. Well, Yoka at that time, she was a teenager, only had enough money for one bus ride. She had to take a bus and then transfer for another one. So what would she do? She would run to the 2nd stop. That was her road work. Catch the bus to the gym. And then finally, after a few months, one of the bus drivers said, why are you always sweaty getting on my bus? She told her, I'm a boxer. I have to run here because I don't have enough money for the first bus. He said, don't worry. Anytime you see me, get on my bus and I will take care of you. You don't have to pay. He befriended her and one of the biggest supporters. This is when she was an amateur starting off. So she's paid her dues. She appreciates the fans. I mentioned earlier, bought 800 tickets to donate to a school. And those kids are here today. She's a role model. She's also has a physical education degree. Teaches classes. She's part of the president's fitness programs as a spokesperson. You see on her trunk right there says Megan. Megan, her niece, is loving the fact that her tia is putting on a show. 8-year-old Megan was her niece, but she said, might as well be my daughter. Do it for her. And she's doing it for all of Costa Rica right now. Yokasta Valle. All the sacrifices paying off as she's pitching a shutout in San Jose. Valle recently signed to a promotion deal with Golden Boy Promotions. Well, why she earned that? Born in Nicaragua, but her family moved to Costa Rica when she was 7. Nicaragua, home of Chocolatito. So many other great boxers. She says it's Costa Rica is her home. That's where she grew up. She's always represented Costa Rica. Putting on a show here. Looks different. She's from the first couple fights that I've seen of her. The work with Gloria Alvarado, bouncing around on her toes, being aggressive, being first. And the strength and conditioning definitely paying off. There's a strength and conditioning program that they have at that gym. That early on when people start camp, it's not uncommon to see a couple people, fighters, throwing up. Valle was not one of them. The counterparts, the boys, definitely, not Valle. They got to ramp it up a notch for her because that's what she wants to do, just work. Can she close out the show? Nguyen has had no answers tonight. Another swing and a miss. 2 of those from Nguyen. The defensive wrinkle added from Valle. Ninth round, scheduled for 10. Our main event, Golden Boy Fight Night. Next one will be October 20th. Go to the Golden Boy social media pages for all the details on upcoming fights. On October 29th, Jojo Diaz and Camarón Cepeda get after it in the 619, San Diego. And there, and Nguyen being very, very crossing the line as Valle answered and told her no. Roughhouse tactics from Nguyen. Not liked by Valle. And that's the desperation from Nguyen. Nothing has gone her way tonight. Hasn't really landed any flush shots at all. And if you're Valle, who says she wants to be undisputed in the minimum weight division, you're Valle, says that Ring magazine belt would look amazing. Put on a show, can she close? There's another left. 30 seconds to go in the round. Crowd hood and eyeing with every punch. There, Nguyen finally lands one. And we're done with 9 in Costa Rica. Arena where they play basketball, run indoor soccer.
Este es el 10º y último asalto.
10th and final round. Yokasta Valle, who holds the IBF belt. Nguyen, who holds the WBO belt. They're all both on the line. Valle controlling the fight. Can she knock down or knock out the Vietnamese fighter? Valle's last 5 fights have gone the distance. She wanted to put on a show, she said. She wanted to end the show. What can she do here? A game and tough but overmatched Nguyen. Valle's her foot on that pedal. She's not taking any kind of precaution. She's not easing up at all. She starts the 10th round the way she started the first round, attacking. Combinations again for Valle. Moving Nguyen back. Nguyen's been frustrated since about the 3rd round. Hasn't able to do anything she wanted tonight. We mentioned Doug Fisher's key to victory earlier. Nguyen didn't listen to any of it as she gets her head snapped back by a right hand from Valle. Fight winding down. Our main event, Golden Boy Fight Night, been a good card. Good action. We expected it to deliver in the main event, and it has. It's Yokasta Valle. You're wondering, who is she? Well, here she is showing you. A lot of the United States fights in her backyard now, and she's attacking and going, and she does not stop at all. The energy, the effort, the pride from Yokasta Valle. Fighting in Costa Rica, they go the distance. Oh man, the crowd erupts for the two fighters who put on a show in our main event. Costa Rica flag everywhere. That drum's going. Now you can make all the noise you want.
Samuel Nieto and Edward Hernandez. Todos miran el combate lo mismo. 100-90. All three judges see the bout the same. 100-90. Para la nueva campeona de la OMB y FIB peso mínimo, the new unified WBO and IBF champion of the world, de San Jose, Costa Rica, Yokasta Valle.
You knew the arena was going to erupt. You knew it was going to erupt as Yokasta Valle sweeps the cards 190. Nice and easy. Knew that was happening as she gets the victory. Oh, the building. Very, very happy for the young lady. As you see the emotion from the face of Yokasta Valle. She gets it.